this one going. And we're off from Arrowhead. Has this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Look at this, going deep right away. This is brought in at the 15. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. For big yards on the right side. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. The catch does get him to the 39-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Motioning left is their running back. From the gun, Stroud. That's caught. It's the Clemson rookie. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Offense to the line fast.
Gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Houston.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
On the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing from the gun here. Finds him over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Working quickly here. First down throw by Stroud. Mills caught. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans finish off their opening drive. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
this away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And not a bad place for them to start. Past the 30-yard line.
32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up second down.
Quarterback of his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Mahomes trying to get here on second and 10. He's throwing deep to the left side. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And the kick is no good. An early point after left on the table. Maybe later in this game, it's going to be a moment we look back on. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there. He's going to put it back in play. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shotgun now, first round. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Goes to the hurry up here.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, Texans.
11.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Stride to throw on first down. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it. Scripting
for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Texans, first down.
South.
Working inside the red zone. He rolls to his right. To the outside, it's intercepted. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
At the 13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped there right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Texans are in the nickel. 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. They give it to him again. He's going to squeeze about 8 yards out of that run block. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the Texans return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. They're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. They got 21 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
All set now. 1st and 10. Stroud. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up 2nd down.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate, that the corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
2nd and 10. Still at the 28.
Here we go.
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Has it at the 7. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Mixon will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans take the lead on that successful kick.
Chiefs 13.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They gain 11 on that play, and that's a Chiefs first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 from the 43. To the air, Mahomes. Gets it to him on the screen. He gets it forward a little to his 46. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. It's an early advantage for the Texans. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Off play action. It's Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. He's at 25 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, and sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Again, Mahomes to throw. Completed over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down on that 18-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Chiefs first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. They're down to their final one in this half. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Back to the air, Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
At the 7-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Another throw for Mahomes. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Hey, Sunday.
They'll try and punch it in. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Third and goal, they need 3 yards here.
Yellow. All right, go, Lou, Eddie. 15. Come back.
Blitz coming, Mahomes. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
They want the touchdown on 4th and goal. They're going for it from the 3.
I don't need to. All right, go, Eddie.
Off the play fake, gets Mahomes. And they don't get the catch they need there. That hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, drops happen. It's a part of the game. But unfortunately, that's an opportunity he and his offense can't get back. 6 points that literally went right off his hands.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
The truth, Kate, I felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Escapes the pocket. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And how is that for some breathing room, huh, Brock? Gets him away from the goal line up to the 20. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Dumped off to his running back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Took pass, caught by his tight end. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Makes it 3rd
It'll be 3rd and 4, but not just yet. Only 2 minutes to go in our first half. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Again, Stroud. Makes the grab and bounds left side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 30. And the Texans first down.
First down throw by Stroud. Well, right side hauled in by Collins. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go. Hey,
Here's Stroud again. Rolling left, buying some time. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Texans grow their lead just before halftime. C.J. Stroud, the touchdown. And this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Here's Smith on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Yellow. On the water, right? Yellow, yellow. Yellow, yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line.
First down.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jordan Battle with the INT. And he's going to score. Pick 6, touchdown, Houston. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted. Again, that is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Here's Smith on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
43. Come on, easy, easy.
Mahomes trying to get after the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21.
Hey, 43.
At the 8-yard line.
Hey, 57.
Looking to throw. And put everything he's got behind it. He's got it in inside the 25. And somehow they reach the end zone with no time remaining in the half. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on it. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Shotgun now, first round. He lofts one deep, center of the field. That's complete inside the 35. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yellow! Argo blue 80! Hey, 43! Hey, 15! 15!
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going deep this time. Brought in inside the 20. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Heroes 15! Attack!
Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
That's just a total team effort right there, Kate. Defense was relentless on that play. Some of them chased it from the pocket, the others, well, they took away the easy throwing lane, and it really influenced that incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Yellow!
Here's the long back on the handoff. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Yellow! 15!
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Brought in. Makes a tackle. He's still going. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs start the second half with some needed points. All right, right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Chiefs will set up for the two-point conversion.
Attack! Yellow! Attack!
And he'll get in. The two-point try successful. Now they trail by 7. Well, I hear you say it all the time, partner. It comes back to that word trust. And they trusted in their offense to go get those 2 points, make this a one-score game. They do their job. Now one big play can change the entire outlook of this game for them.
Yeah, now it becomes about complementary football. As you said, the offense did their job. Now defense, can you not just get a stop? Can you get a turnover? Maybe take it to the house yourself. Either way, that conversion puts them one snap away from a totally different ball game.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Stroud from the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
1st and 10, around to Mixon. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, these are some of the little hidden plays in the game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Wow, he's about as close to the 1st as you can get, partner. Down to the 31, but didn't get it. It's 3rd down. Again to Mixon up the middle. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns. And usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 43, 40. I'll go on 80. Hey, rip list. 15, 15.
Back now, pressure coming. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll throw 3rd and long. Kelsey's got him right side. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
6-yard line.
Yellow, yellow. 180. Come back. Watch out.
Again, Mahomes to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Throwing again, Mahomes. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, kid, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Pass is hauled in by the running back. Well, it looked like he was going to have that first, didn't it? But after the stop, they're going to be a little bit short at the 22.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush, finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Yellow. 180. Hey, Sunday. Watch out.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're left with 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this.
180. Watch out.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. He finds Worthy, complete. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs cut it to a field goal game. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's just a field goal game right now. Still a lot that can happen.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas
Volley
City.
set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. From the gun, Stroud. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Throw secured by Jaden Higgins. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Texans first down. A gain of 16 yards.
And the shotgun again to Mixon. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
All right, here we go. Second down.
All right.
To the air, Stroud. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
All right. 18. Let's go. Hey, uno more. Hey, uno more. 11.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on fourth.
Hey, why Tony? Where's the hot? Nike Texas. Buggy. Hey, south.
Stroud's going to throw for it. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game so far. Bronx 17 yards on fourth down. That gets him the first.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
On the quick, right? Tony.
To the air yet again. It's Stroud. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. Into the second level past the 30. And he gets this one down to the 27. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down, Houston.
At that down and distance, this group is pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Again, Stroud. Pass caught by Tate Dell. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Running it with Mixon. It's inside the 10. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game.
45. Chiefs 35. Ka'imi Fairbairn to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Maybe on that rap to pay the bills. Now I'm finished, not even a little bit. Oh, Lord, know yourself, know your worth.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Yellow. Boy, 57. Hey, 57, 57. What's that?
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. And they'll stop him here before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
15.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. And he just hooks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He picks up 28 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Yellow.
Another throw for Mahomes. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 15-yard line.
Yellow. Hey, yellow, hey, go gun. Yellow. What's that?
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
15. Yellow. There's a water. Hey, 57 colors. Watch out.
Here's Mahomes now. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy, every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
They knew what they had to do, Brock. They got the score and now need to pull off this onside kick. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. And they're whistling for a stop. It looks like that's one of the Chiefs in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Oh, man. 18.
Back to throw. Stroud escapes the pocket. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Jeffrey Bossa. And he's going to take this one back. It's a pick six and a KC touchdown. You get a pick six, you get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead.
Texans 45.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. No to return this. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10.
South. 11. 19 Texans. Hey, Uno.
Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on second down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Here we go. 19. That's it.
Here he is to throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Here he is to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to run for it. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds, or he could get the first down.
Down by 4. They got to have this one on fourth down. Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Yellow.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Houston calls it second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Texans bring out an extra DB on this third down.
Come back! Hide on these two. Hide on these two. 40. Let's go, Lou. Yellow, yellow. Attack is let's go.
He's back to throw. On target to Royals. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs now lead by 10. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs drive their lead to 11. Butker on now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10. Shotgun now, first round. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Stroud to throw again on second. Cut by Collins on the slant. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
Gain of 12. First down, Texans.
Here's Stroud on first and 10. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown! I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game.
I got to say, with the type of throw that took, and then where he made that catch, it had taken all 11 defenders and maybe a couple extra from the sidelines to keep him out of the end zone. Not only did he earn it, I felt like he deserved that touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans cut the lead down to 4. So down inside the final minute, they're ready to try the onside kick. And the Chiefs are able to make that recovery. That should lock up this win.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
They'll run here on first down. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Now one of the Chiefs in some pain out there, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's helped by the trainers. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
15.
They're going to pass it here. Taking a shot towards the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. Has the Chiefs first down there, Brock. And the celebration can begin as they can run out the clock now on this one.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Headed out right. Rolling and takes it. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown!
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs drive their lead to 11.
Chiefs 63, Texans 52. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Fields the hard squib kick. And with a shot, this game is over. So score this a win for the Chiefs.